Countless soldiers have suffered from infectious diseases throughout history, and military medical research is critical to sustaining the force. Since health and military strength are key to the stability of the armed forces, it is essential to maintain strong programs focusing on medical treatment, preventive medicine, and cutting-edge infectious disease research. Following the 1958 cholera epidemic in Thailand, the Southeast Asia Treaty Organization, SEATO, established the SEATO Cholera Research Laboratory in Bangkok. Once the mission was successfully accomplished, the SEATO Committee changed the name to SEATO Medical Research Laboratory, a collaborative institute between the Royal Thai Ministry of Defense and the U.S. Department of Defense. Then, in 1961, the Royal Thai Ministry of Defense endorsed the establishment to be known as SEATO Laboratory, consisting of Thai and U.S. research components. In 1977, following the dissolution of SEATO, the SEATO Lab was renamed the Armed Forces Research Institute of Medical Sciences, or AFRIMS. Initially under the office of the Supreme Commander, it was later transferred to the Royal Thai Army Medical Department. Currently, it is under the command of Pramangkutlao Medical Center. The Royal Thai Army AFRIMS, RTA AFRIMS for short, is responsible for directing the coordination, collaboration, and implementation of research, development of health science and military public health, production of medical audiovisual material, and training of personnel to promote medical services of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. The main divisions of the Royal Thai Army AFRIMS are General Affairs, Research, and Analytical Divisions. The mission of General Affairs Division is to support the RTA component in following RTA policy, which includes administration, personnel, planning and projection, documentation, welfare, finances, logistics, engineering, transportation, security, and information technology. These functions support research activities including collection and organization of research data and topics of interest that can be disseminated to the general public. The primary focus of the Research Division is to study pathogens of military significance that impede military operation and national security. The division is comprised of microbiology, epidemiology, and pathology sections. The diseases of interest are malaria, HIV/AIDS, rickettsial diseases, sexually transmitted diseases, and respiratory diseases. The studies have been conducted both in areas conducting military operations and in laboratories with quality assurance that have been accredited by CAP, the College of American Pathologists. The division is also affiliated with other local and international government and non-governmental institutions for standardization. Our research is recognized both nationally and internationally, and some are even registered as intellectual property. The Analytical Division is responsible for performing studies that will promote the health and welfare of soldiers. The division is comprised of biochemistry, narcotics and toxicology, production and standardization control, and laboratory animal sections. Biochemistry section provides medical checkup services at the bases for Royal Thai Army personnel in Bangkok and its perimeters following RTA policy. Narcotics and Toxicology section is the reference RTA unit that conducts analysis and research on drug addiction in military personnel by identifying exposures to morphine and its derivatives, marijuana, and cocaine, as well as performing screening testing and confirmatory testing by standard gas chromatograph mass spectrometry. Production and Standardization Control section is responsible for all occupational health studies, toxicology studies, and other environmental surveillance programs to determine factors that might affect the health of soldiers. Laboratory Animal section conducts research on zoonotic diseases that might impede military operations. The section is well equipped with a state-of-the-art laboratory that performs microbial isolation and evaluates medical equipment such as wound healing and blood clotting pad. The United States Army Medical Component of AFRIMS, or USAMC AFRIMS for short, the mission to conduct medical research, disease surveillance, development and evaluation of medical products for military important infectious diseases. The USAMC AFRIMS consists of the following departments: administration, logistics, enteric diseases, entomology, immunology and medicine, retrovirology, veterinary medicine, virology, and the Global Emerging Infections Surveillance and Response System, or GISE. The Department of Administration provides AFRIM's research efforts with administrative support in the following areas: military and civilian personnel, resource management, information management, library, audiovisual support, public relations, Thai and English language instruction, quality assurance, biostatistics support, occupational health medicine screening, radiation protection, biosafety, and biosurety program. Department of Logistics ensures that all USAMC AFRIMS departments and other support agencies receive needed supplies, equipment, biomedical maintenance, facilities maintenance, transportation, and contract services. Department of Enteric Diseases focuses on Shigella vaccine development, diarrheal disease diagnostics evaluation, and diarrheal disease surveillance in Thailand in conjunction with the Thai Ministry of Public Health. The Department of Entomology conducts research to reduce the transmission of vector-borne diseases, including malaria, dengue fever, and scrub typhus. The department also conducts applied research to evaluate novel mosquito control methods, including repellents, insecticides, and insecticide-treated nets. Vector surveillance and spatial and temporal analyses of vector-borne disease transmission are conducted in the field, while in the laboratory, significant resources are dedicated to supporting drug and vaccine evaluations and to understanding vector-pathogen interactions. The Department of Immunology and Medicine conducts research on the cause of malaria, including evaluation of candidate anti-malarials and vaccines, evaluation of new malaria diagnostic devices and techniques, and surveillance for malaria drug resistance. The Department of Retrovirology's primary mission is advanced vaccine development focusing on the world's current largest HIV preventive vaccine efficacy trial. Other activities include newer vaccine candidates for testing, molecular epidemiology, and the deployment and technology transfer of newer, sophisticated immunologic techniques. The Department of Veterinary Medicine operates the largest U.S. Army animal laboratory facility outside the United States with full accreditation from the Association for the Assessment and Accreditation of Laboratory Animal Care International. The department provides veterinary medical expertise and maintains colonies of non-human primates and rodents in support of testing vaccines, new therapeutic drugs, and diagnostic assays for prevention, treatment, and diagnosis of tropical infectious agents. The Department of Virology conducts a broad-based research program in emerging diseases that includes epidemiology, pathophysiology, molecular evolution, animal studies, and human vaccine trials. The department studies dengue, influenza, Japanese encephalitis, hepatitis, and other pathogens from throughout the Southeast Asia region. The Global Emerging Infections Surveillance and Response System, or GISE for short, collects demographic data and performs syndromic surveillance for diseases with epidemic potential along the Myanmar, Laotian, and Cambodian borders. With a collaborative project with the Thai Ministry of Public Health and the Ministry of Livestock Development, GISE performs surveillance for illnesses with animal reservoirs that can be transmitted to humans, such as avian influenza. The USAMC AFRIMS has extensive experiences in conducting field studies throughout the Southeast Asian region. In Thailand, there are several well-established study centers outside Bangkok with more than 2 decades of successful research. Key studies regarding FDA licensure of the Japanese encephalitis and hepatitis A vaccines were completed by AFRIMS. Other AFRIMS major regional field sites include Kathmandu, Nepal, and the Philippines. AFRIMS is also conducting ongoing studies in Bangladesh, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, the Republic of Georgia, and the Maldives. For more than 45 years, the Armed Forces Research Institute of Medical Sciences has made significant accomplishments in research, development of drugs, vaccines, and diagnostics to combat tropical infectious disease threats. AFRIMS is an essential organic part of the armed forces, no less than weapons.